The Graduate Recruitment and Placements Fair is a fair where a lot of different employers from a lot of different career areas come in. You can talk to them face to face, see what they're about, see what they're offering.
It can feel really daunting when you're coming through university to know what it is that you want to do. I've been in that exact position myself, and when I was at university, a careers fair was really helpful.
So whatever degree you're studying, you can come in, kind of get to know a bit more from us, we can tell you about the business, see if you're interested in applying.
I think it's really important for students to be able to meet their prospective employers and people that they might work with in time. I think it's a really good learning experience for them to have, where they can get an understanding of what kind of companies are out there. They might get some ideas of companies that they didn't really know about, or industries they didn't really know about.
And there might be a company that you're really interested in, and they might not be that accessible or have that much information online. So actually getting to talk to a representative in person of that company, you could glean some information that could really help make your decision whether you want to apply for them, or that could help with your interview.
I think it's really good practice to kind of put yourselves in front of employers and have that conversation with them and kind of introduce yourself, because that's eventually what you'll be doing when you go to interviews and kind of networking events.
I think it really helps to improve student confidence. A lot of students haven't had a lot of face-to-face interaction with employers, and they can sometimes find it quite overwhelming or daunting to speak to an employer face-to-face. So being able to come into sort of this informal atmosphere and environment where there's tons of different employers around that you can just have an informal chat with, I think it sort of helps them to realise that employers aren't these scary people in business suits behind in an office. They're just like you and me, relatable, and it just helps to sort of improve student confidence a lot.
You also get out of it probably things that you weren't expecting. So you probably have a look at the list of people that are coming, you go to those stalls and you talk to them. There are people there that you might not have been interested in the start, and then you talk to them and you think, oh, maybe I'm interested in that. And there are lots of new ideas that you might not have had before.
Tips for students attending the careers fair, I would say just keep your mind open to anything. I think it's quite easy to come in with a kind of a pre-built idea of who you want to speak to and what you want to get out of it. I think sometimes the conversations you weren't expecting can be the most valuable.
Speak to everyone. Don't kind of pigeonhole yourself. Don't think, oh, that's an engineering company, or that's a tech company, or that's a consultancy, or whatever. We are an example. We don't look for a specific degree. We just want programming experience.
I think it can be quite scary when you're finishing your degree and you don't know, if specifically you don't have an idea what you want to go into, then you can just come here and see kind of various things that you could try. So you might have something really special to offer them.
Whenever I've come to these fairs, I've always left feeling much more optimistic about a job than when I walked in.